I don't know if people aren't as secure as they once were, but
Mm.
something has changed where me saying I'm the best make people uncomfortable.
One, two, three, and.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Bench Mob Ent podcast, the best sports podcast in New Jersey. We got a special one for y'all tonight. Before I get into it, though, make sure I hit that subscribe button, share with your baby moms, your uncle, your cousin, everybody. Like, and make sure you comment. But some of y'all may know him as this special guest. You know, he has the NBA Thread song out, the theme song. Y'all know him as an artist. Y'all know him as somebody that's into creating content. He has his own podcast. Shout out to the NBA Threads community, the NBA Threads podcast, SBW. Y'all may know him as St. Patrick's legend, played with St. Patrick with the likes of Corey Fisher, with the likes of Dexter Strickland, played at Monmouth, won Rookie of the Year at Monmouth, played at Ryder, and this is D1 basketball. None other than the talented, multiverse Jhamar Youngblood in the building. And because he's from Jersey, I think it's only right that I introduce and greet him. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, thanks for having me, bro. I'm excited to chat, man. Let's have some fun.
Appreciate you hopping on. I don't get to do that often. I normally start the show, I'm like, your new episode. People be like, what the heck? What he doing?
They
You're
don't get it.
They don't get it. But obviously you sitting it back
Yes,
and
sir.
behind you, you get it. You're we already know
Yeah.
that. So going back, I mean now it's the Patrick school, but share that journey, man. How dope that was. You was playing at St. Patrick's at the height of one of the most historic, prestigious basketball schools in the nation, and you played there. By the way, for those that's watching, you know that's on the NBA threads. When y'all watch this, I got my money on Jhamar for the MVP for the game. When they had an NBA threads game, the odds got to be in Jamar's favor for MVP. But talk to us about that journey, man, going back to high school and then playing D1 college.
Yo, first, if we ever play a game, my game style now is more chill, bro. I'm not as aggressive as I once was. So my mindset not going for the MVP no more. It's just taking it easy, having some fun. So I'm gonna let somebody else get that. Probably you, bro. Oh, I saw your highlights. I saw the highlight you posted the other day, bro. You gonna be the MVP, not me. But St. Pat's, bro. I was lucky because my grandmother, she lived right across the street from St. Pat. So ever since I was a toddler, I just always had this vision of going to St. Pat's because my grandmother lived right across the street. So for me, going to St. Pat's was like going to the NBA because I'm young. I'm in a city, and everybody around us, we got hoop dreams. And my first hoop dreams was St. Pat's because it was so close. And Al Harrington was there during this time, so he got drafted straight to the NBA from St. Pat. So there was this allure around this school in Elizabeth that my grandmother just so happened to live right across the street from. So I see that as me being lucky and me just living in the proximity of this great school. So once I got accepted to St. Pat's and they told me that I didn't have to pay, they told me and my grandmother that we didn't have to pay. I just felt like my life changed, man, because that was a network that I had access to that was able to just take me to different places that I couldn't even have imagined. So it was great, man. It was great to be around that high quality basketball and for me to learn the game of basketball so early. And most people don't realize it's a business, but I was able to realize that early, bro. Since like eighth grade, I was in this mindset that basketball is a business. So I'm one appreciative of the network, and two, it opened up my mind to the business of basketball, and it wasn't just a fantasy land that we gonna play forever and have fun with no type of like repercussions. You know, it's like you got to play good or people don't treat you the same. So I was hooked on that since a very young age. So I, I'm just full of gratitude, man. I can't even tell you how I got into St. Pat's. I think it was a lot of manifesting, a lot of me being lucky, and a lot of me just going to the basketball course and just practicing.
Now, you definitely got to say that a lot of that is the hard work because you to live across the street from it is one thing. For you to have the dream to actually go there is another thing. But to actually end up going there, like, keep it a stack. I had dreams. I wanted to go to UNC. Obviously, that ain't happened because I'm here right here with you. That didn't happen. I'm with the NBA threads community, but I had a dream of going to UNC. That it didn't pan out that way. I was at West Orange High. I was fortunate enough to go to a public school as yourself. So shout out to you though, because that's work.
Bro,
And
I guarantee if you would have lived across the street from UNC, you would have went to UNC, man. I promise you that.
hey, I appreciate that. I mean, for you though, is dope though, because it's the work that put in. And then something that you said too is like, I don't know if that you credit that to your grandmom, to your family, to your boys, but they had a mindset at eighth grade understanding that basketball is a business. I'm sure you've met plenty of kids growing up and now that don't understand that aspect of basketball as a business. And if you ain't doing your part, especially in the tri-state area, they will treat you very differently.
Yep. I bro, I can give that credit to my grandfather. He not here anymore, but ever since I was a young kid, my granddad used to say stuff like Michael Jordan's a slave or this person's a slave, that person's a slave. And in my mind, I was like, I used to always be confused, like, Grandpa, you just hating, you just hating. But then he used to explain to me, like, look how much Michael Jordan makes Chicago Bulls and make the NBA and make Nike, and look how much he's getting in return. So when he broke it down to me like that at a very young age, bro, I was looking at basketball completely different. And I was always realized that like we was the product, the players was the product. But during that time, the players wasn't like the players didn't have as much say as they have today. So in my mind, it was just like, oh man, let me go like make some money for this coach or this school or whatever. So I had that mindset since a very young since I was like 12, bro. So I always was playing basketball with this mentality that like my production is gonna help somebody else further their career more than it's gonna help me. So
That's it.
that was
Shout out
my
to Grant.
granddad, bro. That was my granddad. I can't like again. I think it helped me because I'm an entrepreneur now, and I always had that entrepreneurial mindset. And I'm just so grateful that he was able to just break business down to me like that at a very young age. So it was like gift or a curse. It was part of it was like, oh, thank you for all this awareness and enlightenment. But the other side of it, it made basketball less fun. Like I always had a white coach, bro, and this idea of having a white coach yelling at a group of black kids or black children, it just used to give me goosebumps at times, bro. So, you know, I would say it's a gift and a curse, but I feel lucky to be where I'm at right now. I couldn't even dream of me doing all this stuff that I'm doing today, bro. So it's like I just got to thank my grandfather for just bringing that type of awareness to me at such a young age.
Yeah, shout out to your granddad because that, like you said, especially now in this era, they're way more freedom and there's more power with the players now. They're gonna speak up. They're gonna make sure they get their bread, which is why, like, I'm pretty sure you're the same way with having that mindset. I'm always an advocate of get your money, get your money. I'm not team owner for nothing when it comes to this money because LeBron's contract, for example, he's making the Lakers close to $7-8 billion. Like he's not seeing nowhere near half of that. Steph Curry, that was a we probably could have put money in to buy the Warriors before Steph got there. Now, Warriors is one of the most expensive, most profitable teams in all of sports.
Yep.
So shout out to to your grandfather, man. That's big dope. Now, did that factor in? Because I'm doing the research. When I do these, I like doing the research. I like telling stories, especially for the NBA Threads community, because they get to see who you are before we got the bars and all that. You was actually a bucket getter. You got to it. Did that factor in you deciding actually not to pursue basketball and try to say, "Oh, I'm overseas, 10-year career"? I know you studied music. Obviously, we see it. We see it in the bars. We see it in the work. But did that factor in your decision of like, all right, I'm good after this?
Bro, the truth is, and this is probably like this is really real and honest for me to say, but I quit every basketball team I was on, bro. I quit St. Pat's at one point. I quit both of my college teams, and it was this idea that I was more than an athlete. And you know that's the quote now, more than an athlete. But I always see myself as someone that could do it all. And my life really changed when I was a sophomore and I discovered Mark Zuckerberg. So I was a sophomore in high school, and Mark Zuckerberg, I think he was like a freshman or sophomore in college. And I had a friend, a Portuguese friend, and like we both were into like stocks. We used to like do like fake trades and stuff. But then we seen Mark Zuckerberg on TV, and it was like this 19-year-old got a $10 million company, and he's like straight in college. So then I just was like open, like I don't know, like that opened my mind, like, oh, I want to be that. Like whatever that is, I want to be able to like make money or make a living from using my mind and not using my body. So that mindset shift, bro, that changed everything to me where I saw basketball as a tool, a vehicle to get me places and not as like the end destination. And I had players at St. Pat's, like the older players, they would come back and like they would be honest. They'd be like, yo, ain't no money overseas. They'd be like, you gotta do so much, like yo, you gotta do so much to get your money overseas. So and they told me this when I was like a freshman. So you gotta understand all this ism that I'm learning or all this game that I'm learning from the older people in my life. And it's one thing for them to tell me the game and for me to be stubborn about it, like, nah, that ain't gonna be me. But there's another thing for me to apply it. And for some reason, I applied it, bro. I can't tell you why I applied it, but when I was younger, and like even now, when I hear something that some type of information that hit and that stick with me, bro, I just go full force, bro. So when I heard that, and I heard that, or like when I heard that a lot of players overseas weren't making no real money, I just was like, nah, bro. I'm not with the idea of making money like just with my body. Because again, it was my granddad with that whole slavery talk. So this idea of making money with your body, bro, it just, I don't know, it freaked me out. And this idea of like making money with my mind and building something with my mind, I was in love with that. So I was preparing to walk away from the game of basketball since I was 13.
Mm, that's dope. And honestly, if we keep it a stack and we having a serious, honest conversation, though, we need more of the people that have the mentality that you have of I'm gonna make money using my mind. We have like respectfully, if you got it like that and you want to make it to that elite level, cool. But we kind of got enough of the basketball. We have enough athletes. Like respectfully, we have enough of those. Even if you go that route, you gotta have, like you said, more than an athlete. You gotta have. What are you doing after that? Because it ain't lasting forever. You
You got
can't
10
play.
years, bro. You got 10 years of just physical peak performance. If that, if you don't blow out one of your wheels. So it's like, it's rare that, like, LeBron is rare, bro. LeBron is rare. LeBron had the money to invest back in his body, he had the mindset. He is rare. Most people, even if they go to the NBA, bro, they last in like 3 years, bro. So I think we can go further with our minds than we can with our bodies.
100% fact. That's all facts there. I want to touch on the music aspect because you decide to use your mind, you have the entrepreneurial spirit, and you decide to go the route of artistry. I'm not going to even, try to put you in a box of rap because a lot of people don't just rap or just sing. They're artists. Like it's an art to do what you do. When did that start? Were you always rapping? Is that something that you developed over time? And then growing up, like who were your musical inspirations?
Yeah, bro. My mom had me rapping since I was 5. So my mom used to write raps for me when I was a young kid. So ever since I was 5, I was reciting this one verse that I knew my whole entire life. But then I remember I was around the age of 10, and I wrote my first verse by myself. I was 10 years old. I wrote one verse by myself, and I will always be with my friends freestyling or writing raps or talking about rap. But I recorded my first song at St. Pat's. And St. Pat's is known for basketball players, but there's a few artists that's kind of like underground, but there's like 5 artists that came from St. Pat's. And me and a couple of those artists, we started rapping at the same time. So I was rapping, they were rapping, and I kind of fell off because I had went to school, then I went to grad school up at Dartmouth College. I started a few software businesses, but then during the pandemic, I was like, okay, every day before the pandemic, I was dressed in khakis, Patagonia, New Balance, trying to raise money for my software companies. But then when the pandemic happened, I realized I had to change my strategy up because I wasn't going to be on camera like asking respectfully white man for money just over Zoom. I did that, and I was like, nah, I need to change something up. I need to go directly to my people and build my own community. So that's when I said, okay, like everything I was doing when I was a teenager, from making music to designing clothes to making art, like those pieces behind me, I made that everything I was doing since I was a teenager. I just said, I'm going to start doing it again. So I just got into that mode of just like being a creative only so I could use my creations to get some attention that can then use that attention that can be used on myself, on my software. So everything is kind of connected in a way, bro, but it's just this idea of, okay, how can I get attention, and the things that's in my control to get attention. I can't control the algorithms. I can't control all of that, but I can control my output. So everything that I thought I was good at, I just went full force, bro, and just started doing it. So like now I'm at a point where now I'm like I started making music again now in 2020. So now I'm like four years in now, and I kind of feel good about it, bro. Like I think I'm at a real good place where I feel confident. Like when I first started, like it was a little rusty, but now it's easier now. Like I feel like I got my own sound, I got my own voice, and I love that. And as far as the inspirations, I think it's everybody in our culture, bro. I think it's every single rapper, every single person in our culture. Like I was listening to this girl or this woman rapper in LA called Stunner Girl, and I like the way she did her ad lib. So I was like, oh, I can't wait to try something similar to that. So I'm just a student of everybody, bro. I can't give you one particular person because I think my style, my influence is just anything and everything, bro. Like that's how open minded I am these days.
So it sounds like you consume a bunch and
A
then you
bunch.
literally, even though you aren't in the athletic aspect anymore, you're reminding me of what Kobe said. Like Kobe said when he went to the USA camp, he was swagger jack. Oh, all right,
Yep.
you got that in your game? Well, I'm gonna take a little bit of that,
Yep.
make it my own. All right, you got the shimmy? All right, I'm gonna
Yep.
add that to my game. That exactly personifies what you're doing. All right, I like that. Cool. That
Yep.
sounds good.
Especially if it's something that I like, right? Like if I see somebody do something and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I might not take it all the way, but I may just say I like that, and I may put it in my memory bank. And then when it's time to record, I may do something and I won't even know why I did it. But then a few days later, I'm like, that's where that came from. So it like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not intentional because if it was intentional, I'll probably be giving you like 30 names, 10 names, 5 names. But I think I just consume and I think I have taste and I think I'm observant. So I think those three things just allow me to just use that information, channel it, but then when it's time to actually like apply it, it just comes out naturally.
That's that's fire. That's exactly. I think that's one of the greatest acts of creativity is being able to consume all the different content, but then use it to inspiration, not what some people be doing. You know, not the Cat Williams where people stealing jokes and stuff like that. We ain't talking like that, but definitely because I'm the same way. I listen to a bevy of podcasts. Like, oh, they did this. Oh, maybe I should try that on the intro. Maybe I should do this differently.
Yep.
Anything, and I think the reason too behind it is like again, for me, I say this all the time though. Even though we're not in the NBA, but once you start playing sports, that mindset of trying to win is always there. You're listening to any and everything that you like because you're trying to be the best version of Jhamar possible in the studio when you're doing your art, when you're creating clothes. You're just trying to be the best possible version of that.
Yep.
And in regards to the athletic side and something that they say when you hear artists transition over, like Kobe transitioned over to being an author, he said he still had that competitive fire. For you, do you still have that competitive fire, or are you more of the collaborative kind of like the modern day players are like, yo, I'm just trying to collaborate, create greatness?
I do have that competitive fire, bro, but I think the music game has changed so much where that can that can throw people off. I grew up in the '90s, bro, and I feel like that's just all it was. Where you had people wanting to be the best, and they was really like loud about being the best. They said, "I am the best." Like people like Muhammad Ali. It's like I'm the best. Nobody's better than me. But I be I try that these days, and it don't. I don't know if people aren't as secure as they once were, but
Mm,
something has changed where me saying I'm the best make people uncomfortable. So I feel like that, and I always feel like that with everything I do because I don't even know any other way. I wouldn't even want to do anything if I didn't feel like I'm the best because I wouldn't feel comfortable putting it out.
mm.
Like I don't want to put out something that I don't think I'm the best at because I think that's grifting to me. I think that's just like using people. If you don't feel like you the best, I don't know why people will put something out. So I think when I go like when I'm out there and I have that mentality and I'm trying to collaborate with people with that mindset, it don't work as much
Mm.
because I think people, I don't know. I think people are more insecure than they was when I grew up in the '90s. So I feel like I'm the best, but I can't say that because it makes people uncomfortable. Especially now when I'm trying to grow. Once I win a Grammy, bro, I don't care what nobody say. But now when I'm trying to grow, I gotta play the game. I can't be out there telling people I'm better than them than asking them if they want to get on one of my songs or if I get a beat or anything like that. So I gotta play the game. I feel like I'm the best, but I don't think I'm in a position to start saying I'm the best yet.
I think it's the mentality that you gotta have though of having that confidence within yourself.
Yep.
And the thing is, I feel you want to get to that point too where you don't even gotta say it. That
Yep.
kind of like how Steph Curry was at the beginning. I'm a silent babyface killer. Like you know what it is. If Jamar end up on the track, you know what it is. I don't have to say nothing. I don't gotta put it in a rhyme. You know what it is. And the other person should feel the same way too though.
They don't,
That's the
bro.
thing. Like,
You'll be surprised, bro. You'll be surprised. And it's because I think for me, rapping and making music is all about thinking. I think the better you think, the better your ideas are, the better your bars are. There's a lot of people out there, they aren't thinking, bro. And you can tell by the quality of a lot of music. It's just people aren't thinking. People don't know how to think. People are following other people. So I think when I come around someone that's thinking independently, someone that's thinking for themselves, someone that's confident, it just makes a lot of people uncomfortable. So and again, this is just something I've learned over these years where I'm trying to change up my strategy now where I'm not trying to lose my confidence, but I'm also not trying to make other people feel uncomfortable because I believe so much of myself. And I think there's a balance there that I'm working on every day. And I don't think I mastered it yet, but I think I'm getting there.
hey, it's an everyday thing. Like you said, the perfect word. It's a balance, though. Like it's a balance, especially like you said, when you're coming up of kind of having that quiet confidence of knowing, like, all right, I'm really the best in this room. I ain't gonna say nothing because it might make somebody uncomfortable or whatnot. And I agree 100% because of social media and other things. But a main factor because of social media, this definitely is a more insecure time, a more time of a lot of the comparison and not getting to know you. That's the thing that you said that I think a lot of people. My both hands, I've mastered that myself. Of people sometimes take a little bit longer to know who they are, to then be confident in who they are. You know who you are, so you like, I'm the best out here. What y'all talking about?
And bro,
Wait,
I only can credit that to my mother. When I was younger, I used to leave out the house. My mother used to grab me by my face, look me in my eye, and say, Jamar, you could do anything you want to do in this world. And I always felt like that, bro, throughout my whole entire life. So as I get older, I have more compassion for people who weren't raised like that. Because if you weren't raised like that from a young kid, you don't know what it's like to be me. You don't know what it's like to just think highly of yourself. Most people got to find that on their own. Luckily, I had my mother. So my story would just be about me being lucky so many times and me just capitalizing on that luck because I can't tell you why my mother told me that. I can't tell you why my grandmother lived across the street from St. Pat's. I can't tell you why I got accepted to an Ivy League school. I can't tell you none of these things, and I don't want to take credit for it. I just think, I don't know, maybe I just got good vibes, bro, and the universe is just looking out for me. So I can't even, I can't even answer some of these questions, man, to be honest with you.
hey, shout out to before we transition, talk about some Jersey ball. The thing that you said that's key though, for anybody that's listening, anybody that's watching, what happens in life is you always have a series of opportunities that present itself. Whether you capitalize on them or not is all up to you. That's the thing. Like, all right, you was given the opportunity to go to St. Pat's, the Ivy School. Now, once you was there, you still had to do something like, all right, what am I gonna
Yep,
do with this? Am
yep,
I gonna use basketball as a tool to get to where I
yep,
need to go? That's the thing where accountability and responsibility in our era definitely doesn't happen all the time.
yep,
Where it's just like, yo, I gotta look in the mirror like, yo, God presented this option for me. And I messed it up. I didn't come
yep,
to work. I didn't work out. I didn't put the work in. I wasn't writing my rhymes. I wasn't
yep,
studying. I wasn't. It's very rare. It's
yep.
very rare when people had those conversations like, yo, I fumbled it. I fumbled the bag, bro.
I do that all the
No,
time, bro. You got to be real with yourself, bro. That's one thing about me, bro. It's tough for me to blame anybody else because I take the blame myself, you know? So like once I take the blame, it's hard for me to even follow that up with, but that person did that and that person did that. It's like, yo, if you would have did what you had to do, you wouldn't even be worrying about that person. So it's hard for me to blame anybody else for anything, especially bro when we're right by New York City, bro. Like you talk about the greatest time to ever to be human right now, and we're next to New York City where all of the opportunity is. It's just tough for me to complain about much, bro. Throughout my whole life, it's just been really tough for me to just complain. So, like you said, I had these opportunities. I felt lucky, and I had to say, okay, now that I got these opportunities, what am I going to do with it? And I think that's why I thrive, bro, with just pressing the gas as soon as I get those opportunities.
Execution, execution,
Yep.
execution, 100%. Now, for those that's watching, y'all like, oh man, wait, what a basketball talk. I know him from NBA
Let's
Threads.
go.
Now, this is where the whole thing started. I posted a video of Briscoe.
Yep.
I'm super biased. I was like, maybe it's because I'm from Jersey, but I think Briscoe, his bag is different and is underappreciated because it didn't work out in NBA. But if you watch Briscoe tape, Briscoe is one of them ones. For you, who are some of the people that come to your mind as some of the most influential to the culture from Jersey basketball? And being that you went to St. Pat's, if you want to go back, you want to come forward, wherever you want to go with this, we can go with it.
Yeah, bro. You excuse me. You asked for five, and I think I got five. I got Kyrie. So we got Kyrie. I have Corey Fisher. I have DeAndre Bembry. He also was from St. Pat's the Patrick School. He went to St. Joe's, and then he got drafted by the Hawks. So I think he played like 9 years in the NBA from St. Pat's. Nas Reed, I got Nas Reed in there, and I got Briscoe. So like those are my five like just that I think. Well, those are my five favorite,
Mhm.
right? So and I gotta put Shaq in there because Shaq is from Newark. I'm from Newark, so I think that group right there, like those are my five favorite right there.
Can't really disagree with that list at all. Honestly, some of those I repeat on there too. Couple names that I would mention. One of the more, I guess you could say, like new school when I'm talking about influence and like influence in the culture. Shout out to Jesse Jones. A lot of y'all know him as Filet. I'm not
Filet,
going to try
yep.
to sing. That's
Shout out
not
to
my
Filet.
bag.
Shout out to Filet.
Not my bag. I grew up with him, went played ball with him, high school, all that good stuff. So shout out to him. Really
Filet
influential
was
on
a
it
late bloomer.
for sure. For me though, seeing him growing up, we always knew Jesse was like that. He just needed the opportunity
Yeah,
to get to show people, hey, I'm like that. And we've seen that with him overseas and all that. So
yeah.
definitely Jesse up there. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be super biased. My cousin going back, Brevin Knight, one
Okay.
of the most influential,
Yo, I saw that
known,
episode. I saw that episode, by the way.
appreciated. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
yeah. I
cousin.
watched that.
I think what him and his family, his father, all the people that he's coached, huge for Jersey culture, Jersey
Yep.
basketball. Just throw those couple names out. Your list, I'm not really
Yeah. I mean,
disagreeing.
honestly, I think basketball is one thing, but when you talk about culture, I say somebody like Isaiah Briscoe only because you talk about he from Newark, and I watch kids try to walk like him. I watch kids talk like him. I watch kids try to change their game like him. So everybody else was just like basketball, but being from the biggest city in New Jersey, I think that just added some extra, I don't know if you want to say swag, but it just made it more interesting because it was like imagine if like Randy Foye had social media or something. It probably would have been the same way because he had such a big buzz around him and he was putting in work down there at Eastside. So it's like I think Briscoe got lucky because it was right when social media was hitting, and then everything is spread, all his interviews, all his mixtapes. So I think culturally Briscoe would be number one, only because he did things that were outside of basketball that I think was pretty interesting.
I think a name that go. You mentioned the social media aspect. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel too like when we talk about culture and just top players in Jersey, J.R. Smith, Swish,
Yeah,
if Swish had really like when
that's true.
Instagram was popping like it is now,
That's true.
from high school too. Like, and
Yeah,
that's the other thing people don't. I tell people all the time the best balls are from Jersey. We got a handful of players from Jersey that
yeah,
came straight from high school. Andrew
yep,
Bynum,
yep,
Al Harrington, Swish.
yep,
It's a lot of players from Jersey that was able to come straight from high school. Tim Thomas,
yep,
different,
yep,
especially during that time coming from high school
yep.
straight to
Well,
straight
well,
to the
Tim
league.
Thomas went to Villanova, right? He did one
Villanova,
year at
yeah,
Villanova.
yeah, he did. He could have.
Yep,
I remember hearing the story that he could have went and he decided to go to Villanova, but
Villanova. Yep.
he
Yeah,
was he
bro,
was
it's a
ready.
lot. It's
He
a
was
lot
ready
of
from high school.
talent, man. But then there's guys like Derek Character, Earl Clark. It's so many guys, bro. Jersey, I put Jersey up there. I think we'll have to put California number one, and I think right after California, bro, I'm putting Jersey.
Cause yeah, y'all call me biased. I'm gonna say Jersey. I feel our game is more complete than if I see Jersey against Cali, and I might have to create like a best five from Jersey against a best five from Cali type of picture or something. But
Bro, look at the Clippers right now. They got four of them on their team right now, bro. Four of
yeah,
them on their team right now from California, bro. And they all studs, bro.
all right. So if I had to go take a lineup against that, we got okay. So Kyrie, Jersey.
hmm
You gonna throw Shaq on that squad, Jersey. You know you gotta throw him on there. Briscoe.
Bro, they not.
We got Al Harrington.
I love Jersey, bro, but I don't think they messing with all time. Cause you got Paul Pierce, you got Gilbert Arenas, you got, bro, Jason, bro.
Kobe.
Yeah, bro, you so many players from from California, bro. I love New Jersey to death, bro. But I think the top players right now that's in the NBA this year, I
Mhm.
think they probably better than all time um Jersey players, excluding Shaq. Well, I mean, once you put Shaq in there, bro, Shaq just
That makes the whole conversation just
yeah,
different.
yeah. I just changed the whole conversation, bro. Once you throw Shaq in there, bro, it's like I don't care who else you put in that list. Shaq, look,
Uh,
Shaq, Kyrie, Curla, Cat,
Al
Nas Reed.
Harrington.
Who else would you put in there?
Al Harrington. I'll put in there. Um, I'm claiming him. Bam was born in Newark.
Ben
So
was. Yo, you know who was born in Trenton, bro? Dennis Rodman.
I saw that. I saw that
Dennis
today.
Rodman. Bro, who Rick Barry, bro. Rick Barry from New Jersey too. So it's like it get crazy, bro. But I think California, bro. I think California just, well, I don't know because
Wow.
California got legit snipers like Paul Pierce and Gilbert Arenas is like honorable mention probably, bro.
Exact for Cali. Exact. Hey, I'm gonna put it this way. Fine. All right, Cali probably got it. You convinced me, but let's say regular size states. All right, it's
Yeah,
Jersey.
yeah, Jersey, yeah,
Cali,
Jersey, yeah, 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 yeah.
Cali got
I'm
like
putting Jersey right after Cali, bro. I don't care who else got something to say. I'm putting Jersey right up there.
yeah. You convinced me while live on the show. I don't have no problem saying I'm wrong. I was
No,
being
that's a good
biased.
conversation to have, bro. That's always a good conversation. What state got the best hoopers?
Yeah,
But
you
once you
just
say
made me think.
Shaq and Kyrie, it's gonna be like because you talk
Yeah,
about the best, arguably the best, most dominant big man ever, the best finisher ever, the best handles ever. It's just like it's too much right there, bro. You can fill in the rest of those three slots with like Al Harrington.
yeah. It's you can like I said, you convinced me live on the show. I had to think about it. The Clippers have four. The Clippers have four. They're themselves alone right now.
Right now,
And if I probably go do the research and look at the Cali list,
bro,
I probably
Lamelo Ball is nice.
find the That's sad too. But Lonzo and LaMelo from Cali alone. Lonzo, he Chicago would be different right now if Lonzo was there. In
Oh,
my
for
opinion.
sure. For sure. So with New Orleans, man. So with
Facts.
man, if the Lakers would have just stuck it out, I think they would have been way dominant, bro. They would have been way more dominant than they are now, bro. Because imagine LeBron just chilling with Brandon Ingram on his team, bro. Just imagine, dog. Just imagine when LeBron's like, yo, you don't gotta work that hard to get a bucket. Give it to Bi. Let Lonzo run these 3 quarters with his energy. That would have been crazy.
As a Lakers fan, I was probably one of the few. I'm like, yeah, of course we want AD, but we could have kept some of that talent. It may remind me of the Melo trade. Melo was
Yeah.
going to the Knicks regardless.
Yeah.
He was going to the Knicks regardless, and y'all gutted that
Yeah.
whole team to get Melo. What the
Yeah.
Lakers do, gutted that whole team, and we're watching them outside Alonzo being injured. We're watching them ball out wherever they at. Shoot,
Yeah.
we could have kept Larry Nance. Larry Nance
Yeah.
would have been a good piece, good energy piece, giving us 10, a double every night. Shoot, we see it on the. You talk about the Clippers. They gotta look at the other locker room and see Zubac over there
Yep.
doing his thing.
Yep. Even someone like Kuzma too, which I think is underrated at times. If Kuzma would have learned to develop under that LeBron James tutelage, I think it would have worked out.
I think so too. It's just tough when LeBron team as he get older. You already know I need a championship or bust. If these
Yep.
young bucks not ready right now,
Yep.
he got his own boy D Wade out of there. So if he
Yep.
got D Wade out of there, ain't nobody safe. And
LeBron
that's
got
his
all of them
kid.
out there. Isaiah Thomas, D Rose, D Wade. He got them all. He's like, gotta go.
Yo, we gonna transition to the fourth quarter segment.
Yes,
But
sir.
I never forget that game when LeBron had, and I'm watching it live. Game when LeBron had in Cleveland, and IT run up to him, jump up, and LeBron like did a little shoulder thing. I said right there, I said, "Oh, he traded him. He about to get traded." I knew right then and there they should hit a game winner, and LeBron was like, "Yeah." Anywho, and dapped up the rest of
That's
this. I'm
LeBron for you.
like, "Hey, yo, he about to
Yeah,
get
LeBron
traded."
is king of the passive aggressiveness, bro. Like, he's king of that, bro. Like, you know something is coming. Just watch his body language, bro. And you can tell everything that's about to happen with the Lakers. You watch his body language. He's mad passive
D'Lo,
aggressive, bro. He's so passive aggressive,
D'Lo hit that big three. Brought on a bitch.
right? Yeah, you can tell, bro. He can't hide it, bro. It's so funny. And we got
That's
and we
what I'm
got
saying.
20 years of just watching him. So it's like, bro, we know you, bro. We know you. We watch you for so long. We know what you thinking, bro.
And that's where I'm like, yo, it gotta be tough to play with him, especially as a young player. Like, you think you're doing good, but LeBron don't think you're doing good. Might be
But
out there.
that's why Kyrie had success, because he's so stubborn, bro. Kyrie don't care who you are. He don't care who you in, bro. Like, so you grew up in like West Orange. I knew his name was bubbling, and I know his name was buzzing. I know his name was buzzing, but once you meet him and you see him, it's like Kyrie don't care. You talk about supreme confidence, bro. He don't care if it's LeBron, Michael Jordan, whoever. He like, yo, I want the ball the same way you want the same way you want the ball, LeBron. I want the ball too. Like, it's the same thing. The LeBron, and like, it's so crazy watching LeBron transform when Kyrie was on his team. Like, one of the craziest things I seen was that Game 7 when Kyrie got the ball. LeBron went to the corner, bro, for the last shot. I was like, yo, that's one of the most remarkable things I ever saw in my life on a basketball court, bro. You take the best
Hey,
score of all time, game set, bro. We all dream of this. Game 7, when like we at the court, we like 10, 9, 8. We picture Game 7 of the finals, bro. Not the East. like not the Eastern Conference Finals, not round one of the finals, and he basically sent the best, quote unquote, best player of all time to the corner, bro. That's so impressive to me. I don't know why. Like that's a small detail. That's so impressive to me, bro.
Yeah, played against him multiple times growing up, especially when he was with the Cavs. He would still come back to Jersey.
Yep.
He been like that from day one.
Yep.
He been like that from day one. And it's a rumor. It was a rumor. I ain't never get to ask him. Maybe one day I could. It was a rumor that he was supposed to come to West Orange High with us. But our coach told Kyrie that his freshman year he would have him play on JV instead of Vars. And that's when he went to MKA.
Yeah.
Our whole program would have been different if Kyrie came to West Orange High School.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that, bro.
Y'all saw what he did in high school, bro. MKA.
Bro, Kyrie, if he would have went to West Orange High School, bro, he probably would have averaged 40 points a game, bro.
Easy.
40 points a game, easy, bro. Easy.
Easy. I think he still obviously would have still transferred and went to St. Pat's because it would have been a bigger school and get him to, go to Duke. But still,
yeah,
Kyrie has always been like that. And I think that encompasses the tri-state area basketball.
Jersey, yeah. Yep.
Jersey, New York, they do not care. Oh, you ranked what? I don't care.
Don't care, bro.
Check up. What's good? Let's see.
Bro, and I'm gonna tell you how you know that. Study teams like a Linden or Elizabeth. If you look at teams like that, like you talk about regular dudes, bro, they don't care who you are. And I think that type of energy, it translates everywhere in the state. Even a school like Camden, those kids don't care, bro. It don't matter who you are, bro. And I think Kyrie was able to just experience that and then take it all the way to the top, bro, which is just ridiculous.
Like you said, though, it goes back to what you said. He thinks he's the best, and that makes some people uncomfortable.
Yep.
Point blank, period.
Yeah, bro, that New Jersey confidence, bro, is just different. All right, so like that's one thing I would put New Jersey confidence above everybody else. Like New York and New Jersey, I'm putting them top two confidence. Everybody else, they under that, bro. It's just a different mindset here. And I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like you gotta be around it to know what we talking about.
You'll see it, and you'll see it, especially summer ball. Just go visit Hoopville. You're gonna see exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, and these not even. Yeah, bro, these not even professionals. These just like people that probably used to hoop, people who still got it, whatever, just out there playing ball, and it's the same exact energy.
Oh, you see it all the time when the pros do come back. I remember it was I don't know if you saw the tape, and Lonnie Walker came back to Hoopsville, and they didn't care that he was Lonnie Walker. Like Lonnie Walker got his stuff off, he was getting busy, but they didn't care. Okay, who?
Yeah.
Okay, Lonnie Walker. All right, put the jersey on. What's up?
Yeah.
We're not giving you no shorts.
They get excited. They get excited to expose people. If anything, it's like, oh, you Lonnie Walker. All right, watch this. It's like an opportunity. It's different, bro. It's different. It's like, but I wouldn't even say it's a lack of respect. It's just like I got something to prove, man. Like I just got something to prove.
It is, and I think it's more so is respect because it's like, all right, we're gonna go at your head because we respect you. We're not gonna treat you any differently because you got a contract, you got a ring. We're gonna treat you the same way we're gonna treat Joe Schmo that's over here on 16th Ave. You're gonna get that same work. And it's gonna be different now. Cause we're gonna talk different because it's like, if they get off on you, that whole rest of the summer, I should have been in the league, bro.
Yeah.
You saw what I did. I could have been in the league.
Yeah, it's every single person. You can be trash, bro, and they still gonna get the same energy as everybody, bro. It's something in the water, I swear, bro. In New Jersey, I never seen so many mediocre ballers have so much confidence, bro. Never seen it in my life, bro. Never seen it, bro.
That's
everybody
facts.
in New Jersey, they got confidence, bro. Everybody on the basketball court.
You said it best. Mediocre, but they confidence is
It's
on
on
Kyrie
high.
level.
It's on high, bro. It's on high.
Oh man, fourth quarter segment. This is
Yes,
our
sir.
rapid fire fun segment and get to know the person a little bit more outside what their profession is. We ask everybody, every single person on the show, what is your go-to meal? What's your favorite thing to eat?
Bro, my favorite thing to eat is salmon and asparagus. And I can't eat too much asparagus, start making my pee smell a little bit. But after that, I would say like rice and like some type of greens, some vegetables with some type of sauce. But those are like my favorite too. Like I'm not that much of a foodie,
Mm-hmm.
so I think those two things are pretty. Yeah, like those two meals are pretty straightforward. I think they're my favorite.
Oh, that's healthy eating.
I'm
You trying to live
trying,
for a
bro.
while.
I'm trying. I'm 30. I'm 35, bro. I'm trying to get all that toxic mentality and my toxic taste buds out of there. I'm trying to live the rest of my life as disciplined as I possibly can, bro. I feel like my young days of being a foodie and putting all that stuff in my body, they coming to an end, man. I'm trying to I'm trying to live until my 90s, bro, hopefully. So that starts with a lot of the stuff I do now. So I'm trying, bro. Like I said, day by day, bro. Day by day.
Day by day, and safe to say, looking from the camera view right here, 35. We already know the saying, "Black don't crack." 35 don't. It don't fit into what we seen on the camera. It really don't. 35, I'm gonna guess 35. NBA Finals prediction.
I got the Clippers going for sure. I think Talu with those four Californians, I think they gonna get it done, bro. Because that's just, bro. That's too much, bro. That's you talk about. I seen Kawhi highlights this year. I knew his handle was crazy, but it's like how he handling the ball. You know, Paul George is Paul George. But then James Harden, bro. And then you got Westbrook that's not even going to let those other guys slack up. Then you got Ty Lue. So it's just like, and then they got depth in case someone, they have depth in case one of the other players get hurt. So it's just like, I like Clippers coming out of the West and out of the East. I like the Celtics, bro. I like the Celtics, and I like the maturity of that team the most. Like it's rare that I see that team do anything ridiculous, where it's just like not play defense or turning the ball over way too much. And I think those are the type of teams that get to the finals, especially during the playoffs. It's just teams that want to play defense and teams who execute their plays. And I think Boston may get it done. So I see a Clippers and Celtics finals.
Well, we already know it's two people in threads that's not gonna like that answer. Sarah, she ain't gonna like that you won't got the T Wolves, and
I know. I
freak
like
time,
the
you ain't
T
giving up
Wolves,
for the
bro.
Bucks.
Yeah, bro. I like the T Wolves a lot. It's just Anthony Edwards. Like when things get rough, is he gonna follow the game plan, or is he just gonna try to play hero ball? That's the only thing, bro. It's just Anthony Edwards, bro. And I think because he's still so young, I don't think he learned to fully trust his teammates.
Mm,
And then don't let Mike Conley get hurt because Mike Conley, he's great, bro. Like he doesn't turn the ball over. He keeps the team going. So if Mike Conley get hurt, I think it's over for the T Wolves, to be honest, bro. If he miss a couple of games because he's the guy that keeps everything fluid. And I think Anthony Edwards, I don't know if he can trust his teammates to like actually make it all the way through. So
I
yeah, they're
think
number one, but playoff T. Lue is different, bro. We watch playoff T. Lue, and I think when you gotta go up against those coaches and they can scheme against you for 7 games, I don't know if Anthony Edwards and them can make those adjustments that's needed. I think day by day in the regular season, yeah, they catching teams by surprise because it's just like I always thought regular season basketball was like AAU to me, bro. Because you talk about these guys go out, they get drunk the night before, they do all types of stuff, and they like, oh, I got a game, and it's just pick up basketball. Maybe later in the year, and the in-season tournament was cool because it made them get more serious early. But I always thought it was like just like pick up AAU basketball. So the regular season is cool, but bro, you've been watching basketball for a while. The playoffs is different because the playoffs is not just athleticism. The playoff is like, yo, the coach said stand on the box. You got to stand on the box. Like, that's the play, bro. You got to do exactly what the coaches said do. In the regular season, you can get away with not listening to the coaches much. But in the playoff, that one simple mistake, bro, can cost the whole series. So I'm worried about the T-Wolves' ability to execute game plans. And then even that coach, I don't know if that coach can make the adjustments needed. I don't know if the coach can, because that's all it is in the playoffs. It's like, oh, they blew us out by 40 this game. What adjustments can we make? It's all about adjustments in the playoffs. And I wonder if the T-Wolves can actually adjust. I know T. Lue could, and I know they got a champion in Kawhi over there, and they got some professionals over there that want to win a championship. So I know they could, and that's why my faith is in T. Lue more than it is the players. I just think T. Lue got talented ass players, and he a great ass coach. So I believe in T. Lue more than anything.
Hey, T. Lue be coaching circles around some of these coaches.
Don't he?
And he's been there, and he has the experience as a player too. He's seen a lot. He's seen a lot of basketball. He's played with Mike. He's played with Kobe. He's been with Phil Jackson.
Kyrie, bro.
He's seen a lot.
If you coach LeBron and Kyrie with those type personalities and you win the finals with that, bro, I think you could do a lot. I think you could do a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
made it work.
Yeah, he made it work, bro. And it was clear that those two had tension, but Ty Lue made it work. And you couldn't even tell to after when Kyrie was like, oh, I don't want to be here no more. You like, what? Y'all just won a championship, then y'all made it to another championship. What you mean you don't want to be here no more? But the whole time, it was friction. But Ty Lue made it look smooth, and they won.
And Ty Lue, he ain't got no problem. Like the story that he told when he was on All the Smoke podcast. Him to go in the locker room and say, bro, stop complaining. We need more from you.
Big time.
Ain't many coaches that's able to have that cachet to say that.
Nope.
And then I think that was the game where LeBron came out, had like 20 straight in the second half, some crazy jump. That's because Ty Lue challenged them. And I know he was doing that this summer. If anybody was paying attention when he went on All the Smoke, he threw a little, it'd be better if people actually played the regular season. What's Kawhi doing right now? What's PG doing right now? They not really missing games.
Well, that adjustment too for the postseason awards, I think that woke people up. Bro. When people realize that I can't sit out all these games if I want to make first team, knowing that they probably get an extra $500K for making first team, right? So it's like
it's that money attached.
Adjustments work people up too, bro.
Yo,
but Kawhi is playing, bro. Kawhi been playing, bro, which is dope to see for us.
Oh, I love to see it because I think people forgot. Kawhi is really
He's nasty.
For the injuries and all that. That's top 3.
Bro, top 3, bro. I know you got the bigs up there. I mean, you got to put Joel Joker, but Joel Joker, Giannis,
that run alone that he had with Toronto at that time,
that was next level.
At that time, that year, you had to put him as top 3. And to your point with the Eagles, like I've been saying this with watching them, Mike Conley is the perfect person for that team because he puts everybody in position to score.
Yep.
Now, I was watching that Pistons game the other night. I can see at points, and Edwards start off the game trying to facilitate. And then it was about a point where they were starting to get down, and it was like 4 straight possessions. It's just me.
Yep. Yep.
Straight
That's what
to
I'm
it.
saying. In the playoffs, bro, coaches not gonna tolerate that, bro. Coaches on the opposing team, they're gonna have a whole game plan for that. So if he try that, I don't think it's gonna work out. That's why
I
I
mean,
just like again like that Timberwolves team. They fun. I like the size, but without Mike Conley, I just question the leadership, bro. Cause bro, Cat ain't no leader. He should be the leader of that team. He ain't no leader, bro. I like shout out to Jersey, bro, but he don't got that. He don't got that mentality. Like Jimmy Butler told us that. Like
yeah,
Jimmy Butler told us that, but
when
I
man's
wish
be
Cat
changing his
did
voice,
though, bro. Cause Cat is so nice, man.
so skilled.
I
But
wish he
when
was
this
a.
man,
I wish he was a killer, bro. I just wish.
when that man was changing his voice in between interviews and stuff like that, I was like, nah, bro, we can't do that, bro.
Shout out
I
to
don't.
Metuchen, man. Shout out to Metuchen. Shout out to Metuchen, yo. One thing about me, bro, I got love for all of Jersey, dog. I don't care. I don't care where. I don't care if it's the suburbs or not. It's just all of Jersey. I got love for it, man. So shout out to Metuchen. Shout out to Cat, man.
Hey, we got 2 more before we get you out of here.
Yes, sir.
And to your point with the Timberwolves, that's how I feel about the Pacers.
Okay.
Yo, this is beautiful. It's fun. This is
Yeah.
great. 150 points, 160 points. Oh, Halliburton has 27 assists, 0 turnovers. Y'all know y'all not gonna be able to play that fast when the playoffs come, right?
Hell no.
And y'all don't play defense.
Hell no.
So I don't know how that's working in a 7-game series. Pascal, that's a great addition for the regular season. Pascal ain't no first team all defense player like
Yeah.
that.
Especially if they don't get rolled. If they don't get home court advantage, I don't see them winning. What they got win 3? I don't see them winning on the road, bro. I don't see them winning without that crowd hyping them up to get all crazy, bro.
And they don't play B. And as you
Yeah,
said, when it come playoff time, not saying that
different.
you have to be the 2000 Pistons or the bad boys of Detroit.
You
Ain't
need a
saying that.
strategy.
You gotta be able to, at some point, what you see from teams like Clippers, even the Nuggets at different points this year, you see it. Sixers, Celtics, to your point. Celtics, oh, we're gonna keep you under 90 points. When it's time to be, they lock in. Can
Yep.
you get timely stops? Indiana can't stop a cold.
Yeah, they can't.
They
Yeah, they
can
can't.
have Robitussin, Claritin, and they ain't stopping the cold.
They
So
not. Yeah, yeah.
it is what it is. I just don't think long term it's going to do anything. For you, if you had to choose one player, who would you say in the NBA represents your artistry?
Yeah, I thought about this. This was a good question. I think it's Shea because of I think Shea got a combination of swag mixed with technical skills where he got the swag, but I don't think Shea has too many wasted movements. I think all the Shea movements is like really, really calculated and they're like deliberate. And I think with me, even when I rap, I pay attention to every line, every word, every bar. And then you mix that with like the just natural swag, which like I'm not trying too hard. I'm being myself. And that's what makes it swag. Like for me, swag is just somebody doing something where somebody else could look at it and be like, oh, only you can get away with that. Like that's you. Like you just a one-on-one person. That's what swag is for me. When it's like that person's not following nobody, they in their own lane. So I think Shea got the game where it's like, oh, like I don't see nobody else game in Shea. Like if anything, like Shea, like his mid post work remind me of Kobe, but that's all those kids these days. Like a lot of them kids got the same Kobe. I'm gonna back you up. I'm gonna do a fadeaway. Like that's all Kobe. But I think sometimes shake it. Shay can put you in a post, do a pump fake, and do a little finger roll under, and it looks so smooth. But he not wasting moments, so or he not wasting movement. So I think Shay would be the person for me.
I think that perfectly describes you described it perfectly right there. How it
Yeah.
correlates
I
to your
thought about that,
arbitrary.
bro. When I saw the prep, I was like, oh, this is a good question, bro. And I had to do some thinking. I had to think about why. And I think it was those two things, swag and just not wasting movements. And I think that's something I do pretty well when it comes to my art.
Hey, I think that's something, for life to have the non-wasted movements,
Yeah.
non-wasted time. Like carpe diem, season the
Yep.
day. Every moment that you can seize, you
Yep.
seize everything out of it day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour.
Yep.
And that's where I'm sure you heard it too. His game doesn't remind me of this player, but how he approaches the game reminds me of Gilbert Arenas, how he breaks down. He was like, Gilbert Arenas talks about it all the time. When I was coming to the league, I'm not doing 14 dribbles. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna get to my spot in 2 dribbles
That's
because
true.
that's wasted. That's wasted energy.
That's true.
I'm gonna get to my spot in 2 3 dribbles, and Shay's the same. Shay might put you on the floor, but that's gonna be part of a 3 4 dribble getting to his spot. It's
Yep.
not. It's not the 6 7 8 dribbles. That's one of the things I don't like about Kyrie's game. Kyrie will have the shot after the first step back. Let me go again.
That's because I think Kyrie is playing basketball for himself and not for other people. So I think when you got handled that's that good, bro, it's like, man, let me have some fun out here. It's like let me have some fun. So I get what other people want to see with Kyrie, but we don't know what that handle is like, bro. That's kind of like, bro, it's like when those people go out and they buy those big machine guns, and it's like, ooh, I want to feel the power of this gun and go out shoot. It's like we don't know what it's like to have that handle, bro. And it's like I can see Kyrie because I know him fairly well. And it's just like, I'm about to play with you, bro. I don't care what the coach say. I don't care what my teammates say. I don't care what the fans say. I'm about to play with you real quick and make you look crazy. So we don't know what it's like to have that handle. But when it comes to Shay, I think you don't waste movements like that when you know yourself. I think when you comfortable with who you are, it's like, man, I'm here to get the job done. I don't care how it look. And he just lucky enough where I feel like he just a smooth type of swaggy type person where it's just everything is just effortless to him. That's why I think it looks cool. But I think he just comfortable with himself where it's like, I'm gonna get to this spot and I'm gonna get a bucket and that's all I care about. With Kyrie want to put on a show for the world, bro. Like Kyrie is a
Entertainer.
showmanship. Like
Entertainer.
he puts on shows, bro. And I think that's different. Even someone like Allen Iverson too. I feel like these people that just they put on shows where like they entertainers, and Shea is just a basketball player. I'm about to get the job done. Everybody else they just or like Kyrie, he an entertainer, bro. So it's tough to compare that. Like Kyrie know that people in the stands, like he grew up around Rucker Park. Like he know what it's like, bro. Every time he gotta put on a show for the people. So I think that's the difference between those two.
Hey, to your point, and we got the last one we close out with Shay again. It's something like to look towards life. He does it how he does it. I'm just here to get a bucket, however it looks. It looks effortless.
Yep.
And as you said, for some people, that game cool. Even his fits off the court.
Yep.
Oh, that's a life thing, bro. Like I'm
Yep.
confident in myself. I'm gonna do me. Somebody gonna like it, somebody not gonna like it. So for some people,
He
your
getting
cup of
millions of
tea.
dollars for he getting millions of dollars. He don't gotta worry about if somebody else like it. He getting paid. He got friends on the team, man. He living it up, man. Shout out to Shay, bro.
Shout out to Shay. Last one before we get you out of here.
Yep.
Again, we appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to hop on with the Bench Mob. 5 people, dead or alive, that you like to work with musically.
Yep.
It could be producers, other artists, creatives in general. 5 people, dead or alive.
Yeah, bro, for sure. That was another good question, and I put some thought into this. So I got Nas. I would love to make a song with Nas, bro. I think me and Nas both have like a raspy type voice, and I think we both have some real high quality lyrics. So I think that would be fun. Excuse me. The second one would be Rick Rubin. I watched the interview with Rick Rubin, and he said he's not trained. Like, he's not a trained musician or anything. He just has taste and he has opinions. And he's not afraid to share those opinions or share his taste. And I think I'm the same way, bro. Like, I'm not really trained. I think a lot of the stuff that I come up with is just it's just from the standpoint that I have taste. I think I have taste and I have opinions, and I'm not afraid to share those opinions. So I think that allows me to just be myself and create things that are original. The other one is Lauryn Hill. Shout out to Jersey. Miss Lauryn Hill's from Jersey. I love her versatility her versatility. I love the way she could rap, she could sing, she could harmonize, she writes. So I just would love to work with Lauryn Hill. The other one is Dr. Dre. I hear stories all the time about how Dr. Dre is he's like a technician. It's like every sound, every bar needs to be said a certain way. So I would love to be coached one day when it comes to like making music, because everything just comes from my mind and like my vibe. So I would love for like someone like that would coach me. And the last one will be someone like Hit Boy. I really love what Hit Boy has done. I really love what he has done with Nas. He gave Nas like a second part of his, like, just a whole new career, where people saying that Nas better than Jay-Z now, and it's hard for me to deny it because of the music that Nas put out these past 4 years, where Jay-Z stopped putting out music, and I'm just like, Nas may be the GOAT, and you could solely blame Hit Boy for that. So if I could lock in with somebody like Hit Boy for like 10 songs, 5 songs, that'd probably be fun. So that's my 5 right there, bro. What you think of that 5, bro?
I don't got no problem with that 5 at all. And you just mentioned too, that's what came to my mind. As soon as you said Hit Boy, everything that he's worked with Nas over the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's gave a rejuvenation, a second
Right.
win to his whole career. And it's like, people obviously know the greatness of Nas, but now he's hitting a whole different generation.
Because Nas' biggest knock was, oh, he don't choose the right beats. And Hit Boy just gave mad heat, bro. I'm just like, and Nas still sound like himself, but over this young, new, modern production, perfect, bro. That combination was just perfect to me, bro.
It's like he got traded to the Warriors or something.
Yeah.
It's like KD going to the Warriors, and it's like, all right, we know how great you are, KD, but now, dang, it's that easy to you?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Him combining with Hit Boy, it was like, all right,
Yeah.
that's the young bull and Hit Boy. I'm gonna go team up with the vet and Nas, and we about to make some magic. And that's literally,
bro. Before we leave, I got one last question to you, bro. I seen your next episode about the Ravens and Flock Nation. Bro, like, what you think about Lamar this weekend? Just real quick.
I'm a believer in Lamar. I think they're gonna win the game. We talk about it on the show though. This is a must-win though for him for playoff aspect.
Sure.
Because I think he's getting MVP. He's going to get the MVP this year, 2-time MVP. If CJ Stroud come up in his trap and they win that game, bro, it's not gonna be good for Lamar this
It's
summer.
not gonna be good.
And I don't like that. Like, I don't like to talk on Lamar anyway, because Lamar is great, and the playoff, him not going deep in the playoffs hasn't solely been on him. But if he lose, that's my concern. If he lose, it's gonna be nasty talk for the whole summer.
Yeah.
Especially with him winning MVP, they be like, oh, he's good for the regular season.
Yeah.
You know how they talk about black quarterbacks, right?
Yep.
You know. So
I just had to ask you that because I know you I know your next podcast is that's the title and that's the theme of it. So I'm a Flock Nation supporter, bro. So this weekend, bro, it's a big weekend for me, bro. It's a big Saturday for your boy, bro.
I got y'all going to the chip. Like, as long as everything. Shoot, I'm not even gonna say injuries because y'all had injuries all season.
Yeah.
And that's what's been making the season great. Is like, this player go down, this running back go down.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews go down. All right, likely come in. We about to make you look like a star right now.
Yep.
One-handed grabs.
Yeah.
So I think as long as like y'all get past the Texans, I don't see the Chiefs or the Bills messing with y'all. The Chiefs, they're relying on their defense this year. The Bills, Josh Allen is in his DNA. He do turnovers. It is what it is. He gonna turn that rock over. I see y'all going to the chip, and then from there, y'all already beat the 49ers.
Yep. And Lamar don't lose to NFC teams, bro. So
I'm gonna take Lamar over Brock every single day of the week.
Sure.
Respectfully to Brock, I'm glad you're doing your thing. But Lamar and Brock, head up. Give me Lamar every
Baker Mayfield scared me. I don't know what it is about him, but he scared me a little bit, bro. It's something about Baker that scared me, bro. He like, I don't know, bro. I feel like he got mad chips on his shoulder, bro. And it's like, I feel like he got too many chips on his shoulder, bro. That dude.
They might mess around because C.J. Gardner-Johnson over there poking the bear.
Yep.
So
let's see.
He might come into Detroit and hey, y'all got y'all one win. Congratulations. First win in 32 years. I'm going to go to this next round.
Yeah, bro.
And then this offseason, I'm going to tell the Bucks I want at least 25 a year.
He going to get it.
I'm going to get my bag.
He going to get it.
It's just something with on the other side, though. That's where I'm like, I feel it's the Ravens Super Bowl to lose.
Yeah.
Because I feel something funky going to happen. Either Bucks going to win, the 49ers going to lose. Something funky going to happen. And it's going to be that situation like with the Panthers. They made it to the Super Bowl, but we all knew.
Yeah.
Cam wasn't supposed to be in that Super Bowl.
Yeah. The Broncos.
It's going to be a situation like that. If the 49ers do not make the Super Bowl, Lamar going crazy. Lamar going crazy. But he's breaking records. That's 5 touchdowns in the Super Bowl, 400 yards.
I'm giving him 5 throwing, 1 running, bro. F it, bro.
What? That's going. The NFC is weird this year. I don't.
Yep.
I feel somebody's not going to do what they're supposed to do. Either the Lions aren't going to win, the 49ers might win, but they'll lose. And I just don't trust the 49ers. And they're an injury away. If Christian McCaffrey, you talk about Mike Conley, Christian McCaffrey, who isn't 100% right now, if his pinky toe start hurting, forget it.
Bro, listen, man. Yo, this was so much fun, bro. This was so much fun, man. Thank you for having me, bro. I want to shout out NBA Threads. That's how we met. So shout out to NBA Threads. It's nothing but positive energy, a supportive community over there. So shout out everybody on there, bro. And again, thank you, my brother. I had fun, and I'm excited to see this once it drops.
Hey, appreciate you hopping on. Appreciate you taking time out your schedule. Everybody that's watching, make sure. We're going to have it right below. It'll be in the description on YouTube. It'll be in the description on Apple, on Spotify. We're going to put all the information. Make sure I go support his music, support him on Threads, support him. Hey, like they say, you ain't want me back then. Now I'm all hot now. Get on the train now.
Yes,
while there's still some seats here. Get on the train now Because in a little bit,
Yes, sir.
you ain't gonna be able to hop on. That's the good thing about Threads. Hop on Threads too. The NBA Threads community. Get on that boat. Get on that train now. It's going real fast. We already had a whole little brunch with Masery and the whole
Yep.
It'll be in the description.
Yep.
Make sure y'all go support Jhamar Youngblood. Appreciate you. Y'all already know the vibes.
Oh, we gotta do this again, bro. I have fun, bro. We gotta spin a block. Probably do it again, bro.
Oh yeah,
we love the show, bro. I'm gonna keep watching, man.
Appreciate it. We definitely gonna figure out. And y'all already know how we end off every show. Y'all know the vibes. If you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. Bench Mob, we out. Peace.
Peace, y'all.